Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today we're going to be adding a town park to the LEGO City. The last city video that I did, I essentially reorganized everything, relined all the modular buildings, got the Holiday Village set up for the next wave of buildings, moved some of the smaller and almost non-modular ones to the front, and then I moved the town hall from the old town plan set that from a long time ago on this channel to the little bit of the corner, and I left the front spot of it open. Now, I originally always wanted to do some sort of town park, just some little like ponds, some trees, a trail, just somewhere that you can see a lot of greenery in the city because there's not going to be much otherwise. And I finally got my Bricklink order, got my green base plate, so that's what we're going to do today. Overall, this is probably going to be part one of, I don't know, 2 or 3, because I would like to add animals and birds and some more people, maybe a dog. I'm doing a pond, of course, so I would like to add fishing and stuff like that. It's only going to be 1 base plate large, but it's going to add a lot of like nature to the city, which of course is something I wanted to do. For today, I have a ton of spare tree branches, 2 large tree trunks, a weird custom tree that I found on eBay, so I'm just going to toss that in there. I have a specific thing I want to do for this. You know, I said before many times in this channel, I spend a lot of my time outside of here fishing, and who doesn't get stuck in trees with lures? And then, as for a couple of these, I did translucent blue. I'm going to see how it looks over top of the green. Eventually I might fix up the colors a little bit, add a couple different shades, but for now I'm gonna just do translucent blue onto this. And then I found these olive like off green ones, and they look kind of to like aquatic plants to me, so I want to mix these in with the plants, or the pond, and kind of put them around it, and then eventually add a fisherman like he's just fishing in the town. So I think that would be a cool little addition. And then last but not least, I did grab 100 extra 1x1 little round brown pieces. I want to do kind of like a little dirt trail going through it. And I think that's going to look pretty cool. But yeah, this is going to obviously be round 1. Maybe I'll grab a couple of the birds from the city and actually mold them into this. But I'm not 100% sure yet. Eventually, I would like to add a squirrel, a raccoon. It's my girlfriend and I's 2 favorite like city animals, I guess you could call them. So they'll definitely both be added as well. But yeah, we're gonna add just a little custom piece to the city today. After this, look forward to the Winter Village getting upgraded once more. And I'm gonna throw this little Easter egg out there. I just grabbed a couple of the new, what is it, like Wave 25? I don't even know where the box is, of the collectible minifigures, and they have a black and white style detective, magnifying glass, and a fish. I think I'm going to do a Cthulhu thing. Not today, not tomorrow, God, probably not even anytime soon. But that gave me like the idea that I kind of want to have like a detective all over the city trying to find like pieces of Cthulhu or something like that. It'd be cool if you could actually get like different detectives. It'd be cool to do like a black and white building or something. I mean, that'd be awesome. Have like Spider-Man Noir in there or something. I think that'd be really cool, but I would love to do something Cthulhu related for the city. I think that'd be fantastic. And it's Cthulhu. Who doesn't love Cthulhu? So I think that'd be pretty cool. Just a little thing while I'm here. Also, the channel officially has memberships on Christmas Day. I was actually recognized by Google and YouTube as now being able to be monetized channels. Thank you all so much for all the support. It is a dream come true. It's been, well, now 14 months about since it all happened, and since I started this channel, and I cannot ask for anything more. So thank you all so much for all the support, and I really appreciate it. If you're interested in supporting the channel, definitely check out the join button next to any of my videos. If you're interested, it supports me a lot. If not, don't worry about it. Thank you all so much for the support regardless. It's just a great dream come true, and the channel's really doing well lately. I've also started to try and edit better, so that's going to be a long and painful process. As you can see, there is a new monitor behind me as well, and I'm sorry, it blocks the beachfront and the lighthouse. I know, I just needed a second monitor to start learning how to do a lot better editing and actually work on 2 screens and just really starting to learn processing, and like everything that goes into it, because I'm not the best editor in the world, I know that. And I want to start to get better at it, and I want to do different programs that I've been running, and I want to start adding commentary, which is why there's a microphone that's just ducked down behind me, so I'm starting to learn that. So there's a lot of stuff going forward with the channel, but now that we've hit the big milestone of like, this is actually, you know, going in the direction that I wanted it to, now we're going to make a lot more changes. But don't worry, Legos are obviously here to stay. I have 35 sets, I think, to build. Not to mention this, not to mention the custom battle scenes going on over there. And I'm starting to do a lot more. Here's a 15-minute video of just, I'm adding a park to the town hall. Let's go over a couple things. Overview of the city. So I am starting to get a lot more into the groove of not necessarily just buying a $400 set and making one video off of it, whereas I can do a lot of smaller videos working with what I have and adding those details to the city. You'll also be able to see along the city grounds, I've started to add a lot more tiling to the actual city itself. I've been enclosing a lot of the pieces of the road that have been missing, so the details are getting there. We're finally settling down. The holidays are officially over, and it's nice to just be able to relax and actually add these small details. So thank you guys so much. I hope you had a great holiday season. Happy New Year, and I'll see you at the end of the build, everybody. Alright everybody, so here's the final custom build. Again, I do want to add some more details down the road, of course, but for the first round, I do really like how it turned out. So instead of 2 smaller trees, I did 1 big one. I tried and layer them out just a little bit, and of course, I did add a little bluebird here, and then mother and daughter are going to be over here taking a picture of it. And then as for the dirt trail, alright, I wanted to make the big path here from like the town hall through larger. I did not order enough brown pieces, so I kind of just made it work for now. Over here is actually one of the brand new collectible minifigures. She's like a gym goer. She's working out, but I thought she would be perfect overall to do like down this first path. I thought that would be a pretty cool detail. Over here, I just tossed the random minifigure. He's got a bag. It looks like he's going to go have a picnic. And then you can see I did a smaller side trail, just like interconnecting to it. I would like another one to go off the other side at least, possibly even over here. As for this side, I did someone in a varsity jacket, and then I actually took the sports water bottle from her, gave it to her like she just parked her bike, and is taking a slight break. I do actually really like how this tree turned out. With the tree trunks, yes, I did buy 2 specifically just to do like 2 big-ish trees, but having 1 giant tree and then filling in the area with a couple of smaller ones and some bushes and some flowers, I think is actually going to be the better bet, because this actually draws your eyes a lot more. Once I add some birds, a squirrel, and some stuff to it, I think that'll look pretty cool. As for the 2 minifigures, there you can see she's got a camera, and try and turn that around a little. Her daughter's obviously very excited. That's what's happening here. So I'm very happy with how that turned out. But yeah, overall, I actually really like this. Of course, my favorite area, it's not perfect just yet. I did run out, so I did just a couple here. Just like, because, you know, if you've ever fished in some of these smaller ponds and stuff, it is very much not maintained all the time. It's really hit or miss. So you know what? Having a half-done path is honestly kind of perfect for how fishermen are going to get to their fishing destination. In the back, I did just kind of like a reed field there. It's not my favorite, don't get me wrong. I do like that the colors are different greens, so I'm okay with that. But you know, I would like to mix that up a little bit in the future. And then there's that overhanging tree, or the lure killer, might as well be, because I guarantee that poor fisherman right there is going to get a lot of lures stuck in there. And then I tossed a couple of these reeds or olive green plants just in the water for a little bit of a hazard. I would like to make this bigger and more redefined. Probably put a couple like brown pieces or something around the outside to actually encase in the water a little bit. I would like to have it like coming from a stream or something, but this is just going to be a pond. I don't have the space to actually do like running water through the city unless I did some form of river, and I just don't have the space for that right now. Maybe sometime in the future. And then, of course, he's just got a jacket on. He's just the first person I kind of grabbed. I actually don't have any spare fishing poles right now. I have one on the shrimp boat, I think, but I don't want to take that off just yet. But yeah, so there is the final product for now. I'm going to order some more birds, some animals, probably put some ducks in there, maybe like a little water fountain. But I do really like how this turned out. And as for where it's about to go into the city, I'm going to take off this piece right here, and it's going to go right in front of the town hall. I honestly don't even know how the Land Rover got parked there, but you're not staying there much longer. Something else I said I should order for next time, a couple park benches, maybe just one or two, have an old couple sitting on them feeding the doves or something, kind of like at the museum over there. You can see all the way in the background she's feeding some doves. So I think that'll be some of the next addition here. But yeah, let me get that gray base plate out of the city, and we'll see what it looks like, guys. Alright, everybody, so here's the overall final view of the city. You can definitely see that green space. Now let's go take a better look from the side. Of course, we have Modular Row back there. We've got the Winter Village. And then here is the Town Hall. And then the Town Park. Obviously, you got a couple benches back there. I want to enclose this. I can probably make it a little bit of a yard, I guess, for that modular building, but these are all very temporary, so I'm trying not to add too much. And yes, I took out the poor motorcyclist in my destruction. But yeah, I really like that. You're starting to add those trees, you know. I mean, you've got the vines for the police station, some bushes, but the only real tree in the city so far is right there with the cherry blossom, and all the way in this back corner, which is the white birch tree, to the birch bookshop. I would like to add a white birch, since it is my girlfriend's favorite tree, to this park. I think that would be pretty cool. You can find some pretty cool like custom trees and stuff if you don't want to build your own on eBay, but they're like $20 a piece, so I'd rather do it this way and just build something a little bit custom on my own. Of course, we got some of the big buildings in the back. Sorry for the wires. I'll fix that one day. Probably not, but eventually. Now, of course, you do have all these white lamps everywhere. I also just did order a bunch of like modular lamps as well, so I can start adding those to the city as well. But yeah, so that is the very first level of my town park. I love it. I'm very happy with it so far. Probably immediately after this, I'm going to order a fishing pole, some animals and stuff, and maybe in the near future, I will do part 2. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Comment in the comment section below if you have any recommendations for specific like plants or shrubs or benches or just minifigures that you think would look really good in this park, or any ideas regarding maybe a better walkway or anything like that. I'm always open to ideas. Remember, you can join if you would like to. If not, thank you for any support no matter what. I appreciate it very, very much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Happy building, folks.